Impostor Syndrome. Impostor syndrome is a psychological phenomenon in which people are unable to internalize their accomplishments. Despite external evidence of their competence, those with the syndrome remain convinced that they are frauds and do not deserve the success they have achieved. Proof of success is diminished as luck, timing, or as a result of deceiving others into thinking they are more intelligent and competent than they believe themselves to be. The original title of this video was The Asshole Inside Your Head. In a matter of speaking, you are dealing with a douchebag asshole that's telling you that you lack competence. I've dealt with various bouts of depression and self-doubt, and I'd like to say that I've dealt with it more than others. A book I'll recommend if you or someone you know is dealing with serious lows in their life, it's the book Feeling Good by David Burns. There's a link in the description. In a nutshell, the book teaches you how to deal with your negative self-dialogue, or in other words, win a debate with your inner asshole self. So let's talk about this for a moment. Unable to internalize their accomplishments. This is a quote taken from the Wikipedia page on Impostor Syndrome. And I can familiarize myself with this. I don't know if you can. Internalize their accomplishments. The idea from Feeling Good, that book I mentioned, is they call it discounting, where every time you do something great or something amazing or something that's definitely worth noting, you discount yourself in some way. Like, oh, the only reason why I was able to do it is because of this and that. And I think everyone is sort of guilty of it, but I will tell you right now that I am an expert at discounting myself, and it's a curse. If there's one thing that I've learned throughout my years of reading self-development books, listening to audiobooks, listening to YouTube videos and podcasts, talking to people, and reading novels, and just making journal entries, and just reflecting on some of my thoughts, is one special quote, it's a special quote, but just a thought that really comes to mind. It's, everyone is dealing with some battle you don't know anything about. Be kind always. Everyone is dealing with some sort of crap, and whether it be self-confidence, whether it be some really traumatic shit that they're dealing with in their life, like some death in the family or some real traumatic problem that's going on. And as much as I like to be witty at times, as much as I like to be smart or sound like a smart ass and be humorous, I'm just amazed on how much what you say says so much about you. Because before you say it, you have to think it. And before you think it, you have to believe it. And what you believe is based on your environment, based on how you learn things, based on so many different things. And when you're a jerk or an asshole, it shows a lot about how you were raised. It shows a lot about kind of how people treated you. And for the longest time, that's one of the biggest reasons that I understand why I'm such a jerk at times. You can call it being a jerk, you can call it having a shitty attitude, but the point is, what you say comes from thoughts, and thoughts come from beliefs, and what you got in your head is ultimately going to determine your quality of life. So, and it's not always easy. Like I said earlier, everyone is dealing with some sort of battle, and whether it be mental, physical, financial, emotional, relationship, kids, family, you can change everything. You can change what you do. You can change who you are by what you do. It's just like the barbell, getting stronger, building strength. How strong you are now can become stronger. Lift heavier weights, do smarter programming, stay focused, keep your head in the game. And a lot of what weight training is, strength training, powerlifting, sports, is being in the now. Because when you think you're an imposter, when you are discounting yourself, all you're thinking about is the past. Lots of the time, you're thinking about everything of why you are not worthy. And it's tough because you're in your own head and you're not using your body. You're not working out. This is why we love lifting weights. This is one of the main reasons, whether you believe it or not. why we enjoy it so much, because when you're training hard and you're really pushing yourself, you're there, and there's nowhere else you can be but there, 100% focused. And it's those few seconds that you get for a heavy set where you're 100% not distracted, just focus on the barbell. I mean, some people don't, I don't get it every single workout, but when you do, it's amazing. You get little snippets and clips of thoughts where you're just in this place of nowhere, and it's amazing. It's now. And that's how you get the shit out of your head. And it's about doing, it's not about thinking. Anyways, that's my message for today. Hope you like my talk. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.